Welcome back to painting and decorating. Blimey, have I had it rough. Right, I started a job, and when I started this job it was a full redecoration of the room, even fitting coving, and the customer had told me he'd had a leak around the chimney and it was fixed and kind of fixed all the damage. There was a bit of Artex needed fixing and all that. So I did all that, finished the room completely, but I said to him, I'm not sure this leak's fixed because it still seemed a bit damp to me. And then a couple of months later he phones me up saying all my paper's peeling off, there's mould everywhere. I've had the roofer out again, and this time he's done a big job. He spent a lot of money on the roof. So I went out, sorted everything out, stain block, stuck the paper back, got rid of the mould and things like that. And then 6 months later he phones me back up saying it's leaking again. I was like, right, okay. So I went back out, took everything, all the paper off this time, stripped everything back. I left the coving up, but stripped everything back, and I started filling, putting the stain block on, bits and bobs like that. And just as I was beginning to finish it, I noticed a little stain coming back in the corner. So I put some stain block on it, and then the next day it'd come through that. So I said to him, I said, listen, that's still leaking, that there's a progression of a leak forcing through. So I said, we'll just have to cut the coving off in that corner, because at that point the coving had got so damp, mould in it, it needed replacing. So he phoned the roofer back up while I was there, and the roofer said, listen, I can't come back out for another week or so. And I said, well, you can't wait another week for that. I'll go up and have a look myself. You know, this was the 4th time me going up on the roof. So I went and had a look, and you never believe what I found. I mean, the leak in the first place, he said it was around the chimney. And this chap, the roofer, he's painted all the roof, he's done everything. So my customer asked me to do a bit of videoing while I was up there, so then he could show the roofer what was what. Just have a look what I found. it's definitely dried out. So unbelievable how many times I've stripped that off. That lining's new, that paper's new, and then it started leaking again and I've had to take the coving off. So I fixed the leak, totally dry, and I'm just about to put the coving back. Fingers crossed. That's the 4th time.